I cannot stand the way you look. Hey guys, welcome back everyone. It's Catherine here with your love reading for Cancer. I hope all of you are doing well. Hello everybody. Welcome back to Queen Cancer Tarot channel. And before we get started, I just wanted to say thank you guys for all of your beautiful comments and all of your lovely messages, your emails that you send me, everybody who has booked a reading with me recently and in the past. I just want to tell you guys thank you so much. I really appreciate you. All right. I really do from the bottom of my heart. Also, make sure you guys are liking the video on your way in, and as the video starts, please make sure you guys are hitting those like buttons. That is pretty much how others are introduced into the reading and how others are brought into the reading and get their notifications. Okay, so the sooner the better for me, you guys. It really helps. So as soon as you come in, please, if you have not already, hit those like buttons. Okay, you can easily come out of the chat, hit the like button, and go right back into the chat to sit there and watch. All right, and those of you who would like to be entered on your chance to win a free reading with me, please hashtag win in the comment section. I am getting ready to announce the winners for the week. And I will be doing that after this reading, you guys. So if you would like to be entered into the drawing, if you want to go into this pack before I announce the winners, make sure hashtag win in the comment section. And you can go back to many videos that you can watch and hashtag win in the comment section. I would appreciate it. And I will enter you guys that many times, okay? It's unlimited chances to win, unlimited chances to enter, okay? Okay. So let's go ahead and get started with you guys' message for today. This is going to be overall general reading for Cancer in the collective. So this could be love, this could be anything. Okay. So we have it all here. May you see the sublime in the everyday. And then we have pause. May moments of calm sustain you. So it's something that is going to, I feel like you guys are going to be, something is going to catch your attention. Like there's going to be something that is going to cause you to stop and wonder. Okay. So something is coming up. Yeah, I feel like there's something that if you just paused, if you just took a little bit of time to pay a little closer attention to something, you would realize that you're actually dealing with something miraculous. Something miraculous. I feel like there is something that is like huge, that is right before your eyes, that if you just pause long enough, you would be able to see it. Okay. So take that how it resonates. I don't know what that means for you guys, but take it how it resonates. Okay. We're going to come back to that. So I feel like there's either there's something that you're missing, that you're not paying attention to, or either you're moving too quickly that you can't see it. You know what I'm saying? There's energy of you doing too much if you don't realize what it is that's right before you. So look, we have today here. Okay, good vibes now and in the moment. Again, I'm getting an energy of you taking the time to slow down. I feel like you're not living in the moment. There's energy of thinking 3 steps ahead and you're moving very quickly. But if you were to just slow down, there's something that you will see. Something happening right now, today. Okay, we have tension here, stress out, migraines, and worry. There's something that you're worrying about. I feel like the answer, however, is something that is already there. Like you're not realizing what the message is. Okay. And we have antisocial in your feelings, silent treatment, and left out. I'm just getting a feeling that there's something that you need to take some time out to realize what it is. There's energy of not talking to anybody, not being around others, not getting in your feelings or upset about whatever is going on right now that's stressing you out about a situation. There's something that's happening around you right now that I feel like you are very caught up in, and you're caught up in worrying about what's going to happen down the line versus there is a solution or there is a bigger picture that's right before you that you're not seeing. And if you just slow down long enough, you'll be able to see this. So we have harmony here under the deck. Balance, peace, and happiness. I feel like being too worried about what hasn't happened yet is what is causing you stress. I feel like there's an energy of focusing on what is going on right now and being at peace with that. Finding balance. There's only so much you can do tomorrow, but there are things that you can do today and right now. And I feel like the balance between that is what is going to bring you peace. I feel like there's something that you're focusing your energy too much on with what's going to happen later that you can't focus on what's happening right now. And it's causing something else to be out of balance in your life. Okay, something is not getting the attention that it needs because you're stressed out and worried about something that hasn't come up yet. You see what I mean? Worried about tomorrow. And I feel like Spirit wants you to pause and focus on what is happening right now. Live in the moment because there's something that you need to pay attention to right now, right? And if you did, then you wouldn't even be stressed out about tomorrow, 5 days from now, 2 weeks weeks from now, a year from now. I'm getting an energy that you're focusing in on the wrong thing too much, or looking out too much. You know what I'm saying? So all these cards pulled out. Not going to take them. Just going to put them back. Right back where they came from. Okay. Let's take a look at here. My wrist is really a problem right now. So it's really hard to move it at this point. And then my finger that is fractured on the other side, it's hard for it to bend. Right now, I'm having some serious issues right now with my joints and stuff. So it's just exacerbating everything else and making it worse. But I am convinced that March is going to be here before you know it. I can't believe I have to go an entire month with this issue. Okay, that is freaking me out right now. All right, tell me about cancer, please. See, it's making my hands get very weak, and I can't really grasp the cards very well. So, cancer. So we'll just do it like that. All these cards came out, so we'll take them. So we have money. Oh goodness. Okay, so we have money and we have passion here. So someone's very passionate about some sort of financial wealth. And I feel like this is money that is coming in. Money that is coming in. I feel like there's someone who's focused on getting money, having more money, focused on, more opportunities coming in. All right. And then we have communication and we have the butterfly here. Okay, we have the butterflies. So someone is going to be receiving some sort of communication about going to the next phase in something. Someone is going to be moving forward or moving up in a situation. They're about to receive some sort of phone call. This phone call is going to bring about some sort of change or evolution. Okay. So some sort of evolution. Someone is going to call you and offer you some sort of an opportunity. Okay. And this opportunity is going to bring change. This also may be some sort of communication about releasing something from your past. So you may get a phone call that says, we've gotten your resume. You had the interview that you had last month. We've had meetings and there's been considerations that we decided we'd like to bring you on. And say you've been working or struggling at a company for like years and you've been wanting to leave, but you have not had a way out. All right. This is it. This is that communication coming in and basically opening, letting you know that your door is opening, things are changing, you're getting ready to move on to the next phase. So you're about to receive a phone call here, right? That is going to let you know that whatever this money and passion is that you've had, whatever it is that you've been looking for or seeking, that is coming towards you. Like that is coming. That is coming. There's energy of you have your way out. You have been giving your way out. So just imagine how that person is going to be going back to work the next day, right? And say the next day they get hit with an obstacle from their manager to just kind of like take it. You know what I mean? It's not really going to affect you as it would have affected you prior to receiving this communication. So that's what I mean. There's going to be some sort of communication that you're going to receive that's going to change everything about how you're feeling about this money that's coming in. You see what I'm saying? And also this tension. You see what I mean? So yeah, there's something right now that is taking place. Okay, that is the answer. I feel like almost like that is it. I feel like that is it. I feel like that is it. I feel like you're about to receive a way out. Like this is going to be the awesome news that you're going to receive, and it's going to give you more patience. You're going to be able to deal with whatever crisis you're facing right now. You see what I'm saying? Because you know that you already have a way out, an open door. That's exactly how it is when you trust, when you fully trust in spirit to take care of you. I don't care what job you're on. I don't care what your position is. I don't care how much your paycheck is. I don't care how much your bills are. When you trust that God is going to take care of you, there is nothing that anyone can do that is going to cause you to go outside of your square. Like you're not going to stress out about anybody being unfair to you. You see what I'm saying? Because it's you know deep down, like, okay, you know, you might want to try to treat me different. You might want to try to treat me different. I mean, I I have a huge testimony. I will tell you about this. Maybe when I go live with my personality. But I will tell you right now, I have lived this situation where people have tested me, not realizing what they were doing and who they were testing. You know what I'm saying? And then after shit like turned and flipped back on them, it wasn't until way after getting their butt kicked severely and after seeing me thrive and be blessed and more blessed and be protected, even when the very people that were trying to attack me, it's like their attacks weren't making it. And they were like sitting there wondering, like, well, what the hell? How come I can't catch a break? You know what I'm saying? And, why is she not getting what's, coming at her? Well, maybe because I'm a child of God. Maybe because your heart is dark and black, and because wickedness will never win. Okay, trying to do things underhandedly. At the end of the day, karma sees everything. All of your wicked intentions, your greedy hearts, and everything is all going to come back to you. So no matter what you try to do to me, it's all going to flip back on you, and then it's going to be so bad for you. So my thing is just avoid it altogether. Just don't be evil, and especially when you are dealing with me. Period. Point blank. Or any other child of God. Okay, because God doesn't play about His children. He really, really does not. And I don't even know what else to say. But that, okay? That's all. I'll just leave it at that answer. I will just leave it at that. Look at this. Look at this. Spiritual growth, right behind harmony. Underneath that, right behind harmony, spiritual growth. Okay? We even have shock here. Listen, this is definitely a tower moment that is coming. This is definitely a tower moment when it said all and pause, I'm telling you right now, there is something huge that is going to happen, that is going to shake everything that you believe. You know what I'm saying? It's going to cause you to have a completely different way of thinking about a situation. And I feel like in this sense, it's going to be, don't question God. Don't question how big God is. Don't question what God can do. There's energy in not being surprised. Okay. And I feel like it all has to do with having balance. Okay. Having that energetic balance. So let's go ahead and look at this row. Let's use this deck here. Let's look at the tarot. And we have this financial situation, okay? That I feel like there's energy of needing money or being passionate about some sort of income or some income coming in. Also receiving some sort of communication about moving to the next phase. Okay, so there could be communication about a raise, a promotion, or an entirely new form of earning income. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. Tell me about Cancer, please. What is this challenge? Cancer's face. What's more about this challenge? Cancer's face. Okay, so we have a Page of Swords. Okay, anxiety, tension. Okay, there it is. Okay, there's some sort of stress, some sort of tension. There's an energy of not knowing what's coming, asking questions about something. And under the deck, look at what we have: the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. So there's some sort of stress about where your blessings are coming from. And what do we have behind the Wheel of Fortune? Temperance. Temperance. This talks about balance. There's an energy of being calm, not stressing, not worrying about where your abundance is coming from. So this is the energy that you are wanting to get to. This is where you're wanting to be. You're wanting to be in a place where you don't have to worry about this. Okay. And I feel like that is where things are. But I feel like there's something that's right in front of you as well that you may be missing or you may not be seeing. We have the Hermit here. All of this is major arcana. You recognize this? So we have the Page of Swords, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, and now the Hermit. Okay, this talks about soul searching. This talks about looking closely at a situation and seeing where you fit in the picture. All right, and having balance and learning how to be calm and not worry about where you fit in the picture where it comes to your abundance. This is the concern. This is the overarching concern. And I feel like there is a great lesson in this because Spirit is going to come in and show you. I am the abundance. So as long as you have me, as long as I am front and center in your life, you will forever be abundant. Do you see what I'm saying? Via your connection to me, you will inherit this abundance. Do you see what I'm saying? So let's clarify. That page of swords can also represent asking others, stressing out, worrying about asking this person and that person, rather than doing what? Focusing on going within. Temperance and the Hermit. This is the energy of being quiet, going within yourself. That is where the true abundance lies, with the Wheel of Fortune. You see what I mean? Spirit is saying the abundance is right in front of you. You are the abundance. You see what I'm saying? You are the abundance. Why? What is it that you're stressing about and worrying about? Once you realize that the abundance is right there with you, and you focus on you focus on you, then that is going to come. Everything that requires to sustain you is going to be given to you. And if whatever your passion is requires money, that is exactly what is going to flow through to you naturally. You see what I'm saying? Because of who you are. This is the actual tower moment that you're going to receive. This is the spiritual growth. This is when you're going to find true peace. True peace is when you wake up, when you awaken to the fact that you already have everything that you need. You're able to do it for yourself. Blowing the kiss and career. I don't even think I looked at these two cards, you guys. Look, we have blowing the kiss and career. This just talks about affections being returned, and then this talks about being successful, advancing, right? It's like blowing a kiss. There's the energy of, it's almost like this is for you, just for being you. You know what I'm saying? I'm blowing a kiss to you. This is just out of sheer love for who you are. Okay, this is part of the blessings of being a child of God. You are going to succeed. Do you see what I'm saying? By nature of who you are, right? So I feel like this is the awakening for you. This is going to be what you realize once you pause, once you slow down enough to actually realize, wait a minute, who am I talking to? I am the abundance. I am a child of God. You know what I'm saying? All I have to do is go to the Father, you know? And as long as I'm in His will, and it is in His divine will and purpose, why shouldn't I have what it is that I'm asking for? Okay? So that is the way that I'm moving forward, and my manifestations are become so much quicker. Like, I know who I am in my grandchildren's lives, in my children's lives. I know how much I love them. So therefore, even if they are temporarily blocking me, even if they have taken a step out, I know that they will be back. I know this, okay, because of who I am, right? Because of who I am, I know that the Spirit is going to work in my favor. Look, we have a Ten of Swords that just fell out. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Emperor. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so get your messages here. Even though there was this ending, even though there was failure with that Ace of Pentacles, there is a new opportunity. There's a new opportunity coming with the Emperor here in charge. There's an energy of being safe. There's an energy of being protected, right? The Emperor is in control. And because of this, with the Page of Pentacles, there's the energy of being confident, right? Confident as a star student, right, of the Emperor's class. Because you're a star student, because you are sitting in class underneath the Emperor, you're the Emperor's apprentice here. Do you see what I'm saying? You are the apprentice. You are here to get the messages. The Emperor is here to give them, right? You're here to receive. And this is safety that the Emperor provides. Protection, safety, all of the things, riches, everything that the Emperor has, the Page has. Do you see what I'm saying? For being in the Emperor's class. And look, we have the Three of Pentacles. See, this is a team effort. There's an energy of spirit will work with you to sustain you, to provide everything that you need. You are safe. You are secure. You see what I'm saying? My ears have been ringing constant through this entire message, y'all. So please know that this is on point for you guys. Okay, this is on point for you guys. Some of you have somehow fallen into this energy of being worried, overstressed about things that, oh my gosh, if you only knew what you had access to, if you only just knew who you were, right? If you would accept who you were and not apologize for being who you are, but accepting who you are, then you would be more accepting of the blessings that come with that. You would also be more powerful. You know what I'm saying? Because you would be standing in your power and calling on things unapologetically. Like you are so much more powerful when you are confident about something. Yo, I'm telling you right now, I am so much more powerful when I'm confident about something. Okay. Under the deck, we have the Two of Wands and the Tower. Look at this. Look at this. The Two of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Oh my God, the Magician. See, there's an energy of not being unsure. See, the Two of Wands is the energy of someone who it's like they're trying to make up their mind. They're not quite sure what path they want to take. They're thinking about it. With the Tower, this is an energy of something that is just happening all of a sudden, right? Something that is just going to happen, whether you like it or not, type energy, whether or not here I come type energy. And then look, we have the Seven of Cups, an energy of being confused, not sure which cup to choose, which cup you want to take, which cup is going to bring the right answers, which cup is the right one. Just being doubtful. I feel like there's an energy of being doubtful, not sure of yourself. But then we have the Magician here, right? So there's the energy of having these talents, right? But not tapping into them, not being sure of yourself, being a confused magician. You see what I'm saying? There's the energy of you have the power. All you have to do is invoke it. Once you do that, everything is going to change. Once you make up your mind, everything is going to change. Once you stop being afraid, everything is going to change. We have Five of Pentacles here, Three, the Page, and the Ace. That's all about fear. And then we have the Emperor, right? Why would you be afraid when you're standing next to the Emperor? You see what I mean? Whether you failed in the past or not, whether, you know what I'm saying, you lost something in the past or not, or things didn't go your way in the past or not. Having faith, okay, seeing things through. The Emperor there may be other things that are your turmoil. You see what I'm saying? Others may be learning lessons, getting blessings, taking notes, whatever the case. It's all for the glory of the emperor. The emperor is in control. The emperor knows everything that's happening behind the scenes. These people may not necessarily realize what's happening, but the emperor is sure of it. You have to trust the message. You also have to be secure in who you are, knowing that you're equipped with all the right answers, because the Page of Pentacles is planned. Okay, the Page of Pentacles knows what to expect. They have everything, all their ducks in order. They've got a notepad and a pen that works, and so they're ready. You see what I'm saying? So whether or not you know all the answers, as long as you have been this understudy, right? As long as you've learned how to be a follower before you try to go out and lead a situation, I feel like Spirit will work with you. Spirit will work with you. I feel like a lot of you lack the confidence to see things through. I feel like a lot of you give up on a situation way too early. You miss out on the biggest blessings of all. Some of you also are so impatient or self-centered that when others are being blessed, you're not seeing that as part of your blessing. You see what I'm saying? Also connecting with others that are in similar situations and being a blessing to them. Y'all, I see that as being a blessing, even within my situation. Sometimes it may be the very reason why I'm here. Okay? So I'm not going to sit here and cry and complain about my this, my this, and my that, when it could very well be God using me for the benefit of someone else. You know, it's not always about me. Look at this, y'all. We got marriage and we got manifest. Marriage and manifest. I think about marriage. Marriage is a commitment. Okay. And it's a commitment that you have to see through. You can't just dunk out of a marriage the first time you have a problem or the first time something doesn't go your way. That is not a commitment. But the longer you stick it out, the longer you see things through, the longer you work things out with one another, the more you will manifest in that marriage. Do you see what I'm saying? The more you will be able to manifest, right? If you just jump out of the situation before it's done cooking, you're not gonna manifest the blessings that are gonna come out of that. You're gonna quit before you even get a chance, right? My ears are ringing for someone, right? So don't be deceived here. We have time. It will happen within a week. Okay, we have Medler and we have clarity. So I feel like, honestly, with Medler and clarity, and within a week, I feel like some of you are going to be getting some sort of clarity within a week's time. I do feel like there's a situation where someone is meddling and making it very difficult. I don't know what it is that's happening with you guys right now, but someone has been heavy on you. I feel like in a week's time, things are going to completely change with the situation. I feel like there's an energy of you needing to be patient, right? You need to be patient. Don't allow the devil to test you in this time. That's what I'm getting. You're going to be getting some sort of clarity about the situation. There is someone who is up to no good, someone that wants to see you frustrated in the situation, someone may be coming and telling you things, trying to discourage you and shake you off your path. Spirit saying, do not listen. Do not listen to these people. You are going to be getting your answers. Message for Cancer. Another message. What is more advice for Cancer? Advice for Cancer. So we have peace here, and we have surgery here, and gift. Okay, so there is going to be an energy of someone that you're going to be cutting out. Okay, I feel like this is going to be a surprise either to you or this person, but something is going to be happening very quickly. Somebody is going to be getting cut out of your life. I feel like when this happens, you are going to be able to have peace. That peace is what is going to allow you to begin to go into hermit mode. Once you are in hermit mode, that's when you're going to realize that epiphany is going to take place, and you're going to realize who you are. Once you realize who you are, Cancer, which is a magician, once you're no longer confused about things, that is when you're able to activate spirit. Once you activate spirit, you're going to move into this energy of the Three of Pentacles. That's when you're going to have all the assistance that you need. And with the magician here, you're going to be able to manifest. Okay? It says marriage and manifest. Okay? So again, the longer you are, the longer you stay committed to the relationship with spirit and the promises and everything that spirit provides and will, trust me, you're going to be able to manifest those things. You're going to be, those things are going to manifest. I promise you, it's going to happen out of nowhere. It's going to be very, very surprising, shocking. We got that already. Okay, you are going to be shocked at how fast things come through. All right. But I feel like there's something about getting peace. There's something about cutting someone out of your life or cutting people out that is going to make this come to you much more faster. We have lonely under the deck. Okay. We definitely have an energy of lonely. It's going to be you cutting off some sort of physical contact with someone for this ritual. So there's some sort of actual physical contact that you have that needs to be cut off with someone in particular. All right, so what is coming in the distant future for Cancer? What is coming in the distant future? It's getting really, really warm in here, which is a blessing. It's so cold outside, you guys. So I'm not complaining at all. Thank God for the heat. Thank God for the heat. Tell us about Cancer. What is the future oracle message? Tell us what is coming in the distant future. What is coming in the distant future? So we have the alchemical artist. Look at this. Look at this. This is you manifesting. This is you manifesting, being creative. We also have number 10 here. All right. And this represents the beginning of a new cycle or the ending of one. Enter one step forward, one step onward. Okay. And we have 12, which is also 3. Okay. So I feel like you are going to be having some spiritual assistance here. You're going to be entering a phase of creativity. You're going to be manifesting things on a supernatural level, okay? forward. You're not going to be stagnant and staying in the same place. You are going to be ascending and going upward to the next level. We have Galactic Grandmother. This is beautiful. Talk about ascension, okay? Galactic Grandmother, this is all about being wise, using your wisdom, also being in that divine feminine energy, okay? So this is like Empress to the 10th power here, okay? So Master Manifestors, that's what I see you being. I see you also being able to manifest things much quicker, okay? Using the spirit or, using your spiritual gifts to manifest on a faster level. You're also going to be using your wisdom. There's energy of being very wise. Using the wisdom that you have been given is been passed down to you. All right. So we have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Emperor here. You guys look. So you guys, we have the Three of Swords and the Hangman. The Page of Pentacles and the Emperor. Wow. So we have, I don't know why. Okay, sorry guys. So Page of Pentacles and the Emperor. So once again, there's energy of being confident that you are protected. Okay, being confident that everything that you need to sustain yourself, you have. Do you see what I'm saying? As long as you are sitting by the Emperor. You see what I'm saying? As long as you are sitting by the Emperor. I feel like on this end, with the Three of Swords and the Hanged Man here, I feel like as long as you are sitting in an energy of not being sure, not having faith, you see what I'm saying? You're forever going to be heartbroken. You are forever going to experience loss. You know what I'm saying? You're forever going to be in that state of trauma, right? Because there's a lack of confidence. This person has confidence sitting next to the Emperor, right? But this person that's sitting next to this hangman has got their head in the sand. They're distraught. They lack confidence. They're heartbroken and traumatized. They're sitting in a sense of loss. Under the deck, look, we have the Two of Pentacles here, and look, the King of Swords, right? And look, the Five of Pentacles here, and then we have the Page of Cups. So that Two of Pentacles and that King of Swords, this is someone who's going back and forth with their sense of authority. They're going back and forth on whether or not they have the authority to do something. They're not sure. They're living, they're sitting in a sense of not being confident, right? They're sitting in a sense of not being confident. The Five of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. This is someone who has a lack mentality. I mean, this is someone who literally is, sitting and worried constantly. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be in this situation. You don't want to be in this situation. There's that Queen of Wands. There's the meddler. There is the meddler. And then we have the Nine of Wands. Right when you're at the end, look at this. See how this Queen of Wands is coming into play? Right when you're at the end. And then behind the scenes, we have the Lovers here. And the Queen of Cups. See, this is all about healing. So there is something that is about to be healed. There's a situation that is about to be healed. This may represent a relationship that is about to be healed. But I feel like there's the energy of some sort of Queen of Wands energy that is going to come into play just when you're at the end, right? And it's going to make it very difficult to go on, but you have to have faith. There's energy of having faith, and that is what is going to bring you ultimately to healing. You believing that things are going to work out, even though with that snake energy that's trying to come in and interfere, it's not going to be able to. It's not going to be able to. So I'm telling you right now, you guys, there is something that you are worried about having, getting. It could be money, it could be finances, it could be a relationship. That you don't know whether it's going to work out or not with this person. You may have someone that's coming in meddling in the relationship. Just as you and your person are really, really going through it. But there's an energy in having faith and not giving up. Having faith and believing and not giving up, and something is going to change, y'all. I promise you. So I would love to take this into an extended. I'm going to do members only today, but I am going to go live and do the announcements. So I don't know which I do first, but I am going to take this into a members only. If you guys would like to have a predictive future love reading, I would love to do that for you. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed the message. I will be coming back with more messages. I'm probably doing Cancer versus all 12. It's been a while since I've done one of those. So I will do Cancer versus all 12 signs, and then I will go live. And at some point, I will be uploading the members only messages for today. I love you guys, and I will see you if you would like to join the channel. Please do the link as well. It is $4.99 for you guys to be in the Third Eye Members Squad. I am going to be doing a level below the Third Eye Member Squad, which will include all of the lives. You guys will have access to all of the extended, all of the members only you will have access to, but you'll have access to all of my extendeds as well for being a member. All right. But you will also, for being a Third Eye member, you will also get a free question with me every single month. There will be a free question that you guys will get to ask me, and I will respond to you guys with a pre-recorded reading. Okay, so that is every single month for being a member. Okay, so and there are also other perks for being in the top tier. So I will break it all down to you guys. I will have all the information available by the time I go live, and I will be able to inform you guys of that. I love you guys. Other than that, stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. I'm going to be announcing those winners for the 3-question reading. Hashtag win in the comment section, you guys, and get in your chance to win. I love you, and I'll see you back later. Bye.